gay lions, but I don't know how we got any more lions after that one. Plus, wouldn't the lions eat the rest of the shit? How big is a cubit anyway? He continues rambling about that. Why did he give it in cubits? Why not use feet or even meters? I mean, they are the heathens and stuff from overseas, so, I mean, sure, Jesus is an American, but he continues rambling at you. Looks like he spends a lot of time here. Excuse me a moment. Give me a box trifecta on number 4. He seems to have gone crazy, you think, DJ? He talks in strange code to the man behind the counter. He gives the man behind the counter money. The man behind the counter gives him a small piece of paper with writing on it. The guy seems happy.
You think they have lockers at the asylum?
Well, I haven't been considered that crazy to be at the asylum,
Probably
says
not.
the guy. You know, we should go watch the horse race first. Coming in last is a sure thing, he says. He heads off to the horse races. I'm off to the races, he says.
You know, people are going to visit and go in and meet the crazy people. They might have to not bring in some of their stuff.
Maybe if we hit the 4 biggest ones, the bus stations and the train station.
Yeah, I mean,
that'll take some time.
It's just grasping at straws, but might get lucky.
Unless you know of someone who is a key maker.
Sure.
Cut to the Matrix, the keymaster, short Oriental guy with glasses, keys all over his body. Hello.
Stop at the hardware store.
All right. How can I help you?
What do we need keys for?
I have
keys. Need keys, but he might know where this key is from.
I have a lot of keys here. Tim, take 2 cards.
We have a key. We're trying to figure out where it goes to.
That looks like a super common key. He attempts a very hard roll, but he is apparently the man from the wastelands has brought you to the one guy who might know, but unfortunately it's an NPC, so he prepares to fail or even fumble his skill roll to send you to Detroit. He says, this looks like a locker key out in over in Michigan Park, Lake Michigan Park.
Huh.
He gives it back.
They got lockers there for swimmers or something?
They got lockers there. I don't know if they have any swimmers in them.
Is that the fucking park the guy was killed in?
No. No, that would have been extra fucking funny.
The very first picture shows all the clowns lined up and a giant bank of fucking lockers.
That would have been fucking brilliant. Oh my god, to have that in the background of the picture when you guys demand to see the picture and you look at it and blow it up. There's all these fucking lockers. There's a big sign that says lockers. That's the kind of thing that if you could fucking design that and have the players go, Rah!
Thank you, sir.
Certainly. Would you like to buy any keys? Would you like me to make another key of that key? Would you like me to make several copies of that key?
Sure.
I can do that. He charges you $3 per key. It's a bit above the going rate, but his expertise might be worth it.
That's fine.
All right.
Let's go straight there.
$6 later. There's yours. Right, you each have a key, and you have the original as well.
Excellent.
They took you to some sort of key maker. He's a short Asian guy with keys hanging all over him. He wears glasses. He seems nice.
Do we know where the keys go to? Or do just now we have a lot of them?
You have a lot of them.
And
Lake Michigan Park.
We gotta get her a
Okay.
desk or something that's less pillowy.
Recognize the key. I'm gonna go there, check it out. So we get in the car.
You guys get in the car. Okay, you head over there, and you go into Lake Michigan Park, do some hunting around, and you find a bunch of fucking lockers and shit. Holy crap, there's a lot of lockers here. It looks like they're 5 rows high and 10 long. They're not big lockers. They're like,
Right.
Numbered?
yes, they go all the way up to 50. 5 high, 10 long. So it's
Now,
a
if
big
only we could
triangle.
figure out our way past this.
42.
You guys go over to number 42 and it fails to fit.
Damn.
It looks like there are keys in other lockers. Pulling one out, they do seem to look exactly the same.
Try number 4 and then number 2.
No fit, no fit. You feel like you've got 2 pieces of metal that are joined together, and for some reason, you cannot separate them.
How many squares are on a chessboard?
More than 4,
Obviously.
right?
By 8. 64.
Ooh, take a card, Scott. He's all fancy and counting.
I go like 4-2 coordinates, 4 across, 2 up.
Oh, fucking refill your hand, Scott. It ends up being 4 across, 2 down, but he keeps doing it until he gets the right fucking pattern. And the lock fits like a hand in a glove.
Yeah.
He continues putting it in and pulling it out, marveling at the fit. It is a good fit. Would you like to try the other keys first to see if you need to take them back to the key maker and have them buff them down a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Do we have psychic abilities?
Yeah. You can discard that and draw a new card.
Ooh, Spark of Divinity.
Well, that worked out well. Tell Tim about the Spark of Divinity card.
I just threw it on the board. Gives me +1 essence. Thank you very much.
Tim never gets that card. Tim gets the other one.
Oh, yeah, I hate that one.
Everybody hates that one. It comes up less. The only reason people really remember it is because when it comes up, it's devastating, and so it seems to come up a lot. But it's 1 out of 600 or 1 out of 700 chance, except for Tim.
How many game sessions am I in this season?
Like 12 to 14 more
So far.
so far. I don't know, 4 or 5.
Twice in 4 games.
That's my Tim. All right. There you go. He continues putting the lock in or the key in the lock and taking it out until he tells me something else to do.
I open the locker.
Ooh.
He opens the locker, and inside seems to be some sort of plastic briefcase. It doesn't have the normal little locks and stuff. It has like kind of, you can pull them down and then open it up type thing. It's kind of like, it's not ruggedized at all. It's cheap. God knows what horrors exist within there.
Love up.
God.
Investigate. This is in the plastic box.
You open it up, and there's a lot of, there's some cables and stuff that probably go into some sort of electronic device or maybe a computer or something. And there's a freakishly complicated looking gizmo that has diodes and cathodes and just all kinds of weird chips and stuff. Give me a computer use roll at a quarter just to figure it out.
Guessing this is the skeleton key.
Yeah, either that or somebody said, I want to solder a bunch of shit together and have it look really, really wild. Have you guys ever seen the water chip before?
No.
Okay. Right. Dana is like, I believe it's the innards of a toaster. Glenn's like, I don't know what it does. The man from the wasteland looks at it and goes, it is not food. So, yeah, your guys' skill set is not correct for this device. It doesn't have one on-off button. It has like 17 different settings and it has all kinds of like little fiddly bits and shit like that who the fuck knows what this thing is.
Anything else here?
Yeah.
All right, let's bag it and take it to our tech guys.
I look around. Is anyone else around here?
No, not at the moment. I mean, there's like people wandering around with families and they seem to be eating something that looks like blue hair on a stick.
Huh.
Yes. And enjoying it.
Huh.
Yes. Another one seems to be eating something that looks like a huge brown penis, also on a stick. The depravity of these people knows no bounds. There's yellow goop on it as well. It's probably festering.
I mean, it makes sense. These are still the days when people could actually breed.
Yes. Back when cannibalism was okay.
Huh. Close the locker.
All right. Would you like to relock it?
Yeah.
Take the key?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, it wants a quarter. It won't give you the key back unless you put in like some quarters. All lockers are like that though. That's how they make their money here. They fucking get you with the quarters. When you want to take the key, you gotta leave quarters.
I wonder if it does that with the copy keys.
You have no idea. Would you like to break this key off and then... No, wait.
I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as we have the case now.
Yeah. I'll give it a quarter.
All right. You end up giving it like 3/4 and then it gives you the fucking key back and he grumbles about it and wants a receipt and the locker just fucking won't give him anything. All right. You've got the key. You've got the case. You've got everything except the murderer.
Look around for where the corn dogs and cotton candy are coming from.
Over there.
I go buy Badger some ice cream.
Wow. It burns as it freezes.
What is this sorcery? What is this? How? The guy who's there, I grab him by the fucking neck.
Ah!
How did you make this?
I didn't, he says.
Where did you get it?
I got it from the case. He says, I just work here, buddy. It comes that way.
What's it made of?
I don't know, milk and stuff?
Well, I know that. Milk and stuff. What kind of stuff? I show him my badge. Come on.
He's like, I don't know. You've chosen the Smurfberry ice cream. I don't know what's in it. It's blue.
All right.
It's got blue in it. And Smurfberries.
All right.
It's
All right.
so good. So good. So good.
It's cold.
Good, says the guy. He looks terrified.
I've never had anything cold before.
He looks at you like you're insane.
How do you keep it cold?
We've got a refrigerator.
Put my head in there.
Your head gets colder.
I pull it out. This is amazing.
You're starting to think you should have gotten him a corn dog instead.
Let's go back to the station.
All right. Eventually, you guys manage to find the station. It's a long, hard road.
Mind the tech guys.
Right. Everybody give me evidence analysis roll at half.
Bet the little Asian lady did it.
Guys.
Fail.
Ooh, Dana's. Ooh, get some. Right, Dana, you just had a little errant thought come into your head. If this thing does break encryption and stuff, as it's supposed to, and if it's turned over to the cops or tech guys or wherever, eventually it may end up making its way into the hands of the government.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're totally muted.
I was thinking if there was ever something to mail to Joshua McKay, this would be it.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that because as you're walking into the police station, you're like, do we want the people here to have this?
Too bad that was a dead end.
We don't even know what it is, so. But if we mail it to McKay, he'll try to figure out how to use it on the romance novel.
Oh my God, that'd be fucking wonderful. I just wanted to bring that up. Just one of those little, it's one of those little moral decisions.
Well, I want them to look at it and tell us about it.
That's not the way it works. You know that's not the way it works.
Break it.
Hi, I'd like you to look at the ultimate power.
All
Oh,
pictures of it get taken. Step 2, everything on it gets logged.
oh yeah, cops are fucking meticulous, especially in the IT department. They don't just like plug in a couple of cables, do some tests, and give it back to you. No, it goes into evidence, and they may need it for weeks to figure it out. Yes. Oh, look at the gears going. Can you see the gears going?
So something went wrong 3 weeks ago that made him start screwing up the numbers.
You guys are standing on these steps, literal steps of the police department with your
Go back
case.
in the car.
And now you're back in the car.
He might have just been distracted from his track betting side job because he finally finished work on the skeleton key or was making a breakthrough or some shit.
What if it doesn't work?
Good question.
We don't know if it
It
works.
doesn't work, and that is why he started fucking up stuff. He couldn't figure it out. His freakishly large ego started taking hits. It started stressing him out. He started fucking up. Ends up owing money to these fucking criminals.
You think the bookie killed him? Bookie was after Alec. I still like the co-researchers for the murder, but we haven't even gotten to them.
I just pictured somebody falling through your ceiling, Logan.
That wasn't for me. It was from one of these guys. I was like,
Whether the key works or not doesn't really affect the murder case part of it because
Right.
he told Bunting it did work.
Right.
Do we want Bunting to look at it?
Hold on. What if we make a fake?
Ooh.
That way we don't risk this thing getting into the wrong hands.
This thing looks super complicated unless one of these other
Nobody
guys.
knows what the fuck this thing looks like.
True, but unless somebody's got some arts and crafts skills that you don't know about. I mean, if they got like amazing jury rig and amazing electronics and stuff like that, maybe they can mock something up, but you have no idea what they know. You know that in the wasteland, the last wire you had, you strangled a mutant with it. It was a very satisfying fucking kill.
This is during the daytime.
No, he strangled the mutant at night, actually.
No.
It was during a
I
hunting
keep
party.
having visions of a time that never existed.
I want to call up the newspaper and ask them about the ad put in about the clowns.
Right. Oh, that was on the internet. Internet.
Yeah.
So you want to call up the internet and ask them
Hello,
about the.
internet.
Ah! Whose place is that weird noise going on in?
That is our house, and those are our rhinos.
Ah, I thought your house was collapsing.
Yes.
Yep.
It shows the kids up there fucking trying to kill each other. Both are wearing like armor and shit, and they're like launching off a wall. WWF!
Yeah, and then the third one's just reading in the corner.
We have a diverse family, I can see. So one takes after you, two take after him. I get it. Okay. So, no problem. Yeah, the internet's not really taking your calls anymore, I'm afraid, but.
Who posted the thingy? Can I
Some-
find the? Is it still up? Can I find the? Hey, clowns, show up.
Yeah, it's posted by Clown Seeker, and that's Clown Seeker's only post ever.
Can you reverse track it?
I'm gonna maybe send. So could I
you're-
try, or do
Sure.
I need to decide for?
You're gonna need a laptop though, because the cop laptop. Oh wait, to find that. Okay, you're back in at the computer thing. Give me a hacking rolls to try to figure out who Clown Seeker is.
No, I found him.
Excellent. You have figured out that Clown Seeker is some real estate mogul named Donald Trump. They're pretty sure that he looked for clowns for weird sexual purposes.
Yes.
In fact, you find a history of that on his website.
Gross.
Yeah. Glenn can't make his computer work, and all is well. I just need some clowns. We're
You
gonna
guys
get
turn this thing
down
on?
with the clown. Also, you're thinking Insane Clown Posse may have had something to do with it. Their leader's name is like Juggos or something.
Maybe the wizards inside can help find this.
The wizards attempt to discover it.
Was there what?
Inside the police department, the ones in the sweeping robes.
Oh, right.
They tell you it's it's a brand new email address that was made just for the purpose of that. And then they begin talking in strange codes to you. Give me a hacking roll to understand what they are saying to you.
Yeah, I get that one.
Cool. Basically, somebody used a randomizer to make it look like they were coming from Atlanta City, Georgia. And, they want clowns.
Somebody knew what they were doing.
And a very anybody who really knows how to use a He stops, looks at his
Yes.
audience. Somebody younger than you. Funny thing is, on his own computer now, Logan has 3 different of those kind of sites and shit. I don't use them. Other people install them. Now they're good for me, I guess. They tell you it's a dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a good thought. Take a card, Dana.
Silence.
Yeah. Shall we go to the asylum?
Yeah, I was saying that too.
Sure, we have.
You guys cruise over to the asylum.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you get taken to go see Oliver. I have a picture of this motherfucker. Ooh, we're getting down to nubblies. And yes, of course, you guys have plenty of information, but this is what the guy looks like. This is what the asylum looks like. This is what the guy looks like eating a can of SpaghettiOs. This is what his desk looks like. He has some sort of weird device on his desk that is mysterious and has a button on it. He also, in his cell, he has a poster of a babe on the beach. One of those things to generate white noise of a sort, which is on his desk. You don't know what that does at all, Tim. You've never seen anything like that. And he also has the creepiest way of eating SpaghettiOs that you have ever seen in your life. It is the fucking... It's like watching Hannibal Lecter preparing a human corpse type creepy.
I've eaten out of a can with sticks before. What's weird?
He does it in like fits and starts, and sometimes he just sits there and licks the spoon while looking at you menacingly.
Oh, I thought he was using pencils to eat it.
Right, he eats it like Tim does, which is the creepiest thing you've ever done. Anyway,
On
so
the picture, I'm just saying, it's a picture of a can of SpaghettiOs with fucking pencils in it.
Everybody sat it down when we came.
yeah, no, he's got multiple cans of SpaghettiOs. He's eating out of one. He has a different one he's storing pencils in. Some others that are like art in there. And he says, "Yes, you wanted to see me." He eats some SpaghettiOs.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Tell us about the Nuova Carta.
He says, Noah. I've known him for years. Yes. Noah was a hypocrite to take on that project. When we were in grad school together, a defense contractor wanted to hire a bunch of us to write some code. Noah passed. He didn't want to have anything to do with anything that could be used to hurt people. With this key, you could blow up the whole world.
It's like
If you
ASMR,
wanted
right? Just like lots of slurping noise. I hope that fully gets recorded for all of posterity. Okay. So I'm very distracted by your Chef Boyardee.
It's great. Say, I'm feeling tense. Could you, he looks at the huge hulking Italian guy in front of him, give me a massage?
Sure.
All right. He lays down on his bed, still eating. Right. Give me your massage skill roll, as it is an actual skill. There are different kinds of massage, but I'm happy if you just have one. It's not bad, he says. Yeah, like that. Yeah. You know, I like a good massage from time to time. He slurps at his can.
Did you work on the skeleton key?
Oh yeah, I've been working on that for a while. You know
Are you
all
still
about
work-
it, don't you?
Who else
Who else? Who else what?
working on the key?
Oh, I can't tell you that because the Galactic Cyberlords, they're trying to drive me mad, but they won't succeed.
Do you know who Dr. Peter Argyle is?
Argyle. Isn't he the Sock King?
Somebody different.
I see. Is he a Galactic Cyberlord?
No.
I'm sure that with a name like that, his back will be one of the first up against the wall when the revolution comes.
Is there a doctor in the room watching?
No, they just let you in here with him.
No, good. Right.
Empathy?
Sure.
So Dr. Peter Argyle was the guy who invented the serum that made humans completely impervious to all diseases. The downside was it sterilized most and made most into these horrible, mindless zombies that hunted down everyone who did not take the serum.
My God. When does this happen?
I tell him the year. It's way the fuck in the future.
My God. I understand.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Excellent. I know what to do. Thank you for making it more clear to me. We have to get ready for this.
So knowing this, can you help me find who else worked on the machine? It's vital to us. We have to find out.
Give me a fast talk roll. This is pretty compelling for him. He's crazy like you.
You got anything on empathy?
Sure. He is fucking out there. He's so crazy he probably believes that Pluto is still a planet.
One of those.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. No, he's pretty much. He believes that he is he believes that he is your superior in all aspects.
I crush it, Logan.
Right. He says, "Sure, Tolman's the one you want to talk to. He works at the Puzzle Nook. He's trying to get it together. Hired a bunch of us for it. I heard it was me and a couple other guys, but he wouldn't tell me who."
What's the deal with the security lady he's got?
Oh, she's a cutie, isn't she? But dangerous. Beauty and the Beast. She doesn't talk much. I think that's a plus. No arguments. What I say goes unless she pulls a gun on me, in which case what she said or didn't say goes.
Someone's trying to get the device from Noah. Who would do that?
Noah? Really? Could you put this on the shelf? I'm finished with it.
I grabbed it for him.
Thanks. He stops and looks. Yeah, it's the stuff of life, isn't it? He begins to look a bit
some in here. Sorry.
There's another can over there you can have if you want.
Very good.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, they're mirroring.
The can opener is over there. You know about can openers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Logan, I put the empty can down on top of the shelf next to the full can, but I leave a handcuff key under the empty can.
Take a fucking card, you lunatic. All right. And yeah, he watches, you guys watch him eat, which is pretty fucking disgusting because he has no spoon. There is no spoon. Unless he wants to use, well, actually, do you just use the other spoon that was already being used? Or, yeah, okay. He's mostly hitting his mouth. It's fun. It's like watching a fucking baby trying to eat. It's amazing. You sit there and watch these two. You're trapped in here with two lunatics. You know, if you're just pound on the door, the guard will come and let you out, and you'll be okay again. But until then, you're stuck in here with two different crazy people at the same time, who are trying to out crazy each other. Yeah.
Now, Alex Crum.
He rolls his knowing people. Yeah, he's a really good mathematician. Why? Unfortunately, he's one of the most evil men I've ever met. He's
Why do you
Dutch.
say that?
He's Dutch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did anyone or did at any time Noah tell anyone about his safe?
Safe. Noah had a safe. I didn't know he knew what one was. We went through grad school together, hung out a lot. We were inseparable. We were like brothers. Well, brothers-in-law. Maybe stepbrothers at best. But he never mentioned a safe to me.
Does
Did he
the
keep it
positioning
safe?
of two horse pieces, I try to, from the best of my memory, describe the position of the chess pieces.
Excellent. Give me a fucking hell of a memory roll to go, the horses are here, and the little castles are over here. And
I know
over
that the
here.
horses were not on the table. Let's see. Memory. Now.
He says, somebody's playing with too many pieces. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
I think we should break him out of here.
Yes.
No.
I think he could be useful.
I appreciate what you're saying, but I'm all right in here. I'm okay. I can leave whenever I want. You cannot
Good.
stop the signal.
Is the signal SpaghettiOs?
No, those are. He then lists off the entire contents of what is in SpaghettiOs. That's all those are. But they're so
I point
good.
down at the device sitting on the counter. What is that?
That's my special place.
All right.
Yes.
Push the button.
It begins making like wave noises and stuff. He bolts up out of the bed and goes, "Don't touch that!" He goes and turns it off. Glares at you. I think it's time for you to go now.
I grab the other can of SpaghettiOs and leave.
Damn you! The guard lets you guys out.
Ah,
Took his SpaghettiOs, huh? Yeah, you've got an enemy for life, says the guard. He'll never forgive. Never
After the
forget.
back rub and everything. Wow.
well,
Yeah.
he told me the can. He told me that can was there.
Yeah, but he likes to keep the cans. I remember once somebody take an empty can that he wasn't.
I turn
eating
around and
out
I'd
of.
go back and hand him the can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Does that can have a name?
Its name is Millie.
I leave.
Okay. He seems to have some mood swings. Severe psychotic mood swings. You're surprised he's not an adventurer. Now, just so you guys know, in order to speed it up a little bit since we're getting closer to the end, you have all the information you need to solve it. Good luck. Oh, the look on Tim's face is the what? Oh, fuck, look. And Scott's eyes. All is complete.
We follow up with CSU and see if they got anything off the break-in.
No. A person must have used gloves. No prints of anybody. Well, we did find the brother-in-law's prints, but we understood that he was here earlier. They were on a cup.
How about on the safe?
So the puzzle guy did it, and he sent the agent lady to go toss the place.
Sorry, Sheila, what did you say?
That there were only Noah's prints on the safe?
Yes.
Not even old ones from anybody else?
Gloves.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, who else knows about it? Maybe.
Look, bargaining with me ain't gonna do any good for you. I just am telling you what's in the report, he says.
But from that night, like just anybody who knows about the safe is the clue.
The CSU guy's like, here's the report. He just slides you
Hanging
the
up.
report. Okay. So you guys are going to drive around and discuss the case, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take him to the track, the horse track.
All right. So you make Scott drive to the horse track.
Make sure no one's following us.
Ooh. I'm the only person I know that's ever followed a cop.
I double check.
They don't like it when you do that. Side note. So,
And make sure there isn't an Asian lady watching us.
all right, sure. Give me a counter surveillance roll. This is the time to use counter surveillance. When you're in motion and thinking some asshole is behind me. Dana's like, there could be several assholes behind us, and I have no idea. So many assholes, all behind us. Shows like a group of fucking bikers all in the Kill Bill yellow and black straight thing following you guys. Nobody notices.
Like if only there was somebody suspicious.
Badger,
We
you would have
walk on
no
the left
idea.
side of the road, then walk on the right side of the road, then get in our car and drive straight where we're going.
Right, you guys make
Never
a...
find us now.
All right, you guys make a beeline for it. And, yeah, cool. Hanging out in the horse race.
That's a ridiculous idea.
Oh,
What the fuck am I thinking?
I don't know. I was going to say, you got to see a lot of
Let's just lock
desperate...
up the case.
What?
Lock up the case at the police station.
So you want to take the case into the police station. They don't, I mean, your personal lockers there are no kind of security to even really. And plus, yeah. I'm just saying,
Well, we
you've
can't
seen those
Take
lockers.
it with us for the big confrontation.
There's all kinds of things you can do. You can throw it off an overpass and see if you can hit in our car for all I care. But answer? Take us a throw roll to find out.
Right.
Oh yes, many questions are on.
We want to go to the puzzle place, but I do not want this to come with us to the puzzle place.
Oh, I think that we should mail it to McKay.
Fucking A, I like that idea. But let's put it in a different box.
More different boxes.
More different boxes.
He only has the one box, guys.
No, that's fine.
We already sent off the other ones, so this won't be packaged together with them.
Oh yeah, the other stuff's already gone.
I don't like the idea of mailing it either.
As far as you know, all that happens when you mail it is you give it to a guy and it disappears, possibly forever.
Where do people go to store stuff?
Yeah.
If you don't have a safe and you don't have a place, where do you take stuff to store around here?
Probably the storage box. You could rent a post office box or a storage unit.
We look for a storage unit place.
Well, the downside of that is they require an ID in order to
Yeah.
set up a storage unit, says Logan, who has had several in the past. And looking back, stored some really stupid shit. Like, why? Why would you store old furniture you're never going to give a shit about?
I give them my ID. Fuck it. I don't care if they have my ID.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not you.
No problem. You give them a bunch of money, and they tell you have to either buy a lock or bring a lock. So you end up buying a lock from them, and it comes in a little plastic package. And getting it open seems to take fucking forever, and you end up chewing through part of it, and then you can get out of the plastic packaging, which is way too secure for this fucking metal thing. And then you go on over, and you walk into the fucking storage unit that's bigger than most of the places you've ever lived. Set the case down in the center of it.
No. They sell boxes at these places too. Usually.
Oh, you just want a small box? I thought there'd be more shit.
I get a few boxes.
Okay. You put it into one of your miscellaneous boxes.
Right. Then I put a big box on the floor and put it on top of that box in case it gets fucking wet in here. It won't get soaked by being sitting on the floor.
In a small box.
The small box on top of the big box. The big box keeps the small box off the floor.
So
off.
you're in a big storage unit area, but you're putting it in on top of the small box like a table, or
Yeah.
are you? Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I want to make sure it's not on the floor.
Fine. In
Here.
fact, you can get a box up a level, so you have to go up some stairs to get up there.
No.
Okay, that put it even higher. Is all I'm saying.
No.
It's not so high that it'll catch lightning strikes.
I get a suitcase. The box that it was in, I keep that.
Well, the box, it's part of it. It's attached to the plastic cheap suitcase thing. I mean, you could probably snap the parts of it.
No
but
problem. That's fine. I leave
delicate.
it here.
Okay. Right.
Where can we get a suitcase at?
He puts on several other pairs of headphones. He's attempting to become a disc jockey. He has to wear several pairs of headphones in order to pull off his lifelong dream of being a DJ.
They're used shops. There's probably a Goodwill around here.
The will. We go to that.
Yeah.
No
It's like when you were
problem.
talking about selling your possessions. There's stores that do that.
Right.
You go to a place that smells a bit like old death, and there you buy a briefcase. You give them a piece of plastic. They play with the piece of plastic, give you back the piece of plastic, and a briefcase.
Hold on. I also buy I look around for a chunk of metal like a fucking keyboard or a fucking small.
You find a bunch of weird metal things that apparently are hung up in order to produce awful racket, possibly distract an enemy.
Put it in the box.
All right. There are several of these if you'd like to put several of them in the box.
No, I don't want them rattling around in here.
All right. So you have a wind chime inside of your briefcase.
Not a wind chime.
It's a metal. It's just what I described. It's what you saw. It's a bunch of bits of metal that clang together in order to, distract the enemy.
Wrong. I have no interest in that.
Tell me what you want.
Or like the laptop or
something electronic.
Oh.
yes.
You find something that looks like a very old type of electronic thing. It has the keys, as they call it, and a very small screen. It's a Selectric typewriter.
Great. I just need it to be roughly this weight. I need the case to look like it has weight in it and metal.
Okay.
There we go.
No wind chimes.
No fucking wind chimes.
Okay.
Making a decoy?
Yeah.
He's got a Selectric typewriter into a briefcase. Done. It's even electronic. It has a plug. That's how you know it's good.
All right. So here's my plan.
Done.
To you to go in and talk to the guy at the puzzle place.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him why he was willing to get rid of Noah to get it back. or something along those lines. I'm going to sit in front of the store with the case with a hammer. And
You want to buy a
bullshit your way
hammer while you're
into,
here?
yes,
Okay.
bullshit your way into telling him essentially, we just want to know why he did it and how much he's willing to pay to have it back.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to get him to incriminate himself. That might be the best thing we got going.
Because he's a code guy and he's into these electronic things. If this thing does what they're saying it does, it is probably going to be worth everything he owns.
Yeah.
Well, we already know his price. How much was he baiting Noah and the others with? I forget. Maybe my character remembers.
It was like $2 million.
Yeah. Do we need to wire up for some important devices?
Definitely. Something I thought of, if Tolman had him killed, he probably didn't personally do it. He would have sent Annika, probably. Could see if they recovered the bullet from the body and if it's the same type as any gun that she has registered.
You can do that.
Make that phone call.
I doubt they're that sloppy, but...
Right, you guys make a call over to ballistics, and ballistics makes its competency roll. They attempt their ballistics skill. They're not sure because the bullet was badly deformed by hitting soft tissue, but they believe, they're still testing, but they believe that it may be from the same gun that committed a homicide 6 months ago in Texas. Texas.
Who was the victim?
It was a gang shooting. The gun was never recovered. The gangbanger's name was Bad Nasty 72.
I just want to know the caliber.
It was a 38.
Yeah. Then look in the gun registry, see what she has registered.
What, who has registered?
Annika.
Oh, Annika? Right. Give me a research roll as you go through cop records. Also, do you have a last name for Annika or just a first name which may be an alias?
If she has one, I'll have to make a memory roll. Although Annika is a pretty first name.
Without a last name, you're just kind of starting to scroll through anything that looks vaguely Japanese until you've gone through about 50 last names and your eyes are glazing over and your soul is beginning to die. They don't have an easy way to search this either. Why? Year 2000. And they're using 1950s technology on their computers. Somehow they've gone back past when they actually developed the program to make it older and less efficient.
Can we get the tech guys to wire me up?
Sure. For what?
Sound.
Okay.
Sound devices.
Do you have a authorization and stuff like that? Case numbers, all these?
I look at the other two.
Here's the case number.
Gonna need an authorization from the captain. Bring him back here then. We'll wire his ass right up. You got stakeout authorization and all. Give me a bureaucracy roll as they begin rattling off forms and shit. But you are the form master. Only you can prevent forced forms.
Hey!
Dana's like, I know that form. I filled that one out last night by mistake.
I stared at that so long.
Yeah, you guys go and get the forms together and whatnot. Yeah, you get signed off. He's like, there you go. And then they bring pieces of paper to these guys who look at them and put more stamps on them, and they keep some of the copies and they give other copies back to them, and then they make you take off your shirt and they put wires and stuff on you and they tape them on.
Fucked up scars.
They don't seem to notice those things at all. The other two PCs do. They're like, oh, it looks like somebody was playing tic-tac-toe on him. Nice. And
should we all get wired?
you'll get feedback if you get too close to each other. Feedback is bad. You got a team assigned for the van and stuff already?
Nope.
You just wanted them wired up. Are these not going to be on or something? Is this meant to be found? I'd rather use the cheap shit if they're meant to be found. It's like, haha, I'm wearing a wire. You know.
What do the wires do for me now?
Right now, nothing at all, says the guy to you. Absolutely nothing. In fact, let me put on these other wires, which are better because they're
I look over at Baron Gazelle and go, what do the wires do again? I had a momentary slip there.
They rewire him with older wires that they don't mind, like some criminal snatching off of him and going, you are wired! So they go, there you go, buddy, you're wired up. Would you like the end to stick out from your shirt just a little bit? All right, they make it so the end sticks out a little bit. Just like a little fucking speaker looking thing. Okay, he's wired up. There you go. Have fun, detectives. I don't know what kind of con you're running on the criminals, but by God, I wish we could be there to watch it. Take care. They go back to work. He's got like Mr. Microphone into his pocket.
Try and figure out this van thing.
Okay. Van thing? Yes.
You filled out the forms, so was it assigned?
Oh, well, the captain only he's like, how certain are you this is the guy? Because if we're going to assign a van of people, I don't want it to be a hunch because now we got to pay 6 different people for stuff as opposed to just 3.